I think he's AFK. Crazy work.
Wait, can we? That's in my mind so much now. I want to respond with that on daily basis now.
I know.
It's all good.
I've made an earworm for everybody, and I love it. I freaking love it.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the CastWorks podcast. This episode, we have got Whiffs.
Woot, woot.
Hello.
All right, now, so me being the great host I am, I totally remembered to pull the questions up right next to me, so I remembered where we start.
I literally said that I was pulling up questions, and you didn't do it?
I pulled up the fan questions.
Oh, good lord. Okay.
Anyway, Whiffs, why don't you tell us about yourself? How did you get started on this beautiful journey of Minecraft and YouTube?
Alrighty, well, yeah, my name's Whiffs, and just started YouTube, I think, exactly a year ago when I uploaded my first one. I just started my channel to have a project to work on that was just mine, and there are COD everywhere.
There are going to be COD everywhere, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, we can move the seats up a block, and that might help a little bit.
Just take away the copper bars.
Went in
your pickaxe. There we go. There should be no COD left behind now.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you were saying, Whiffs.
I just started a YouTube channel. That way I would have something to work on that was like just my own. You know, I could just put whatever ideas I wanted to put in it. And yeah, why I landed on Minecraft, I kind of can't remember.
Just kind of fell into it.
Yeah, it was like, okay, I feel like I'm jumping around a little bit. So
Gucci.
When I started the channel, I decided I was going to make Minecraft content. I was just going to make a single player series like Whiffed does and Etho, you know.
Yeah, like just about everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, pretty much, yeah. And I found I looked up random the single player series at the time, and the first one I come across was by a Jitterbug.
Okay.
It was really cool. Just like how she builds. Somewhere she mentioned CraftWorks, and I think that's how I came across you guys. It's a little fuzzy, but
I mean, I feel like a lot of our newest members have been at least a part of the fan Discord for quite a while.
Yeah.
Like it just kind of happened.
It did, yeah.
I feel like I've been there forever now, though.
Right? I feel that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I can't even like hardly remember like life without CraftWorks.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, same. Like I remember all CraftWorks. I barely remember my first single player series in comparison.
Same.
I say that, but like if I fly around that world, I will remember everything.
There's just so much like looking towards the future that kind of gets pushed to the back, but then like revisiting it, it's like, oh, it's like looking through a yearbook.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And you know, every now and again you look through the yearbooks and then you see yourself and then you just kind of cringe.
Absolutely,
including
100%.
It always includes the cringe.
Yes, can confirm as somebody that recently just looked through my yearbooks.
Same.
I'm like, oh God, I don't like that.
Yeah. And look, I say the same thing every time I look at mine. My aunt made me a scrapbook. She makes one like for all of us siblings, so my cousins, my brothers, my sister. Like she made one for all of us. And like there's some embarrassing photos in there, you know. Now to be fair, there's not a lot of photos of me, so like I guess she had to use what she had, but
yeah.
Anyway,
that's fair. I think that's fair.
Anyway, back on topic here. How'd you get started on Minecraft, Whiffs? Like not necessarily on your channel, but like how did you start playing?
Yeah, the first time I saw it, I don't know what year it was, but my little brother was playing it on the Xbox 360.
Okay, heck yeah.
And I walked in while he was playing it, and all I remembered was like he was just beating a pig with a stick, and I was like, well, that game sucks.
He said, "I'm sold right there."
I just kind of like uh, I walked away like I don't know. I'm gonna go back to playing Mario or what I used to do. Later, I started to look into it, and whenever he moved to Xbox One, I just grabbed it one day and started playing around, and I never could figure it out. And so looked on YouTube. The first YouTuber was Python GB,
Okay,
who
yeah,
he used to be on Hermitcraft.
yeah, that was a long time ago.
And
Yeah,
oh yeah, and I really liked his single player series. Python is one that taught me like the very basics, and so I got to do all the cool noob things. Like I remember my first build was like this 40 by 40 um, oak plank and cobblestone brick. It was glorious.
it's still better than mine.
It's
My first one was
glorious.
like a 7x7 dirt house. It was 2 blocks tall.
I see. I didn't know you could mine the dirt. Then, I didn't understand. There's so much you can do with this game. And
Mhm.
No, I get it. I relate to that a little bit. Like, Waddles was actually the one that taught me how to play with his survival guide back in the day.
right.
And that's where I learned to play. But I did spend a long time before trying to just figure the game out, like trying to brute force it.
Mm-hmm.
And then realizing that it can be very overwhelming very quickly. Like trying to learn potions and enchantments and everything
Oh yeah.
else.
I remember needing to look up how the heck enchantments work.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm
I
like,
remember
how
that.
do I
Right.
progress? How do I get stronger? What is this for? Like, and like being able to go to the Nether for the longest time, I didn't know there was another dimension that I
Yep.
could go to. I was like, oh wait, what? I remember
Yeah.
my first Nether portal light. I was like, oh, whoa.
Yeah. It's like, am I supposed to be doing this right now? I feel like I just glitched the game.
Just wait, Aether portals will work one day.
Oh heck yeah.
That'd be so sick. Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
I would love
But
if they had like hidden game mechanics or something that no one tries. I don't know, like put 14 birch wood in a circle and it ignites somehow. And
Well, that's fitting for Birch, I guess.
Ignites. Just all burns down. Perfect. Is there anything in particular about Minecraft that like really kept you coming back though?
I think the only thing it was that I saw people doing so many different things with it.
Mhm.
So like Hermitcraft was making incredible builds and also funny skits and things. Like it looked like you can make a TV show. Was the
Oh
thought I
yeah.
had.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You could really do just about anything. And so I guess that's always what kept me interested, just seeing what people did.
Yeah. The prospect of what could I do next type
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. See, and like, I remember back in those days, Waddles was really like the only guy that I watched like that early on. So I didn't really know what the possibilities of Minecraft even was. The only content that I was consuming was Waddles to learn how to play the game and like the basics of building. Like in his survival guide, it was like one of his first episodes. He like showed his thought process while building a house and the things that he goes through, and that stuck with me since then. But like other than that, I didn't start really watching content until Hermitcraft season 6 or 7, whatever season Grian joined. I think that was 6.
Yeah, same one I started in.
And then like I started watching, but like I remember watching a Grian video for like season 7, and then I went back and watched his season 6. But that's where most of my earliest Minecraft content memories come from anyway.
So Whiffs,
Yeah.
How, in fact, did you come up with your name?
I am curious
I'm
about this one.
assuming your real name is not Whiffs.
It all started when I was born.
And then I
No.
got this piece of paper.
I was suspected on the 1st of that month and missed it by a couple days.
You whiffed it.
Whiffed it.
That's actually a fantastic reason for that name, honestly. I would accept that.
I would, yeah.
Technically, that is true, but sadly, the doctor did not call me Whiffs on that day. Whiffs started a few years ago when I was playing Rocket League.
Oh
and
gosh.
if anyone hasn't seen Rocket League, it's flying car soccer.
Yes.
And I was playing with my cousins, and every time I would just fly over the ball at 90 miles an hour because I cannot control those cars.
They are
I
very
never got good
difficult.
at it.
They're very difficult. I've put several hours into the game, and I can't. I
Right.
just can't. I gave up on it.
I don't see how people can have to do those triple flips and stuff. I don't know. That's crazy. Every time that I would fly over the ball or just stop on a dime and it would gently roll past me or something, they would always yell, "You whiffed that so bad. You whiffed, you couldn't have whiffed that any harder." And they just kept saying it over and over. And so whenever I was thinking about a username, I knew I wanted something quick, like nothing too long, just like one syllable word. And I looked up whiffs just because I figured someone else had it, and no one does. And I was like, well, that's mine now.
I
Well,
love
I guess
it.
someone does have
I'll take
have
it.
I guess that someone does have the original whiffs, because I did have to be whiffs 99, and that's
There was just 98
no.
other whiffs before you.
I didn't try it. I should have looked into it. No, the 99 is the year I was born.
Ah, okay, yeah. Whiffs,
Yeah.
we've hung out a little bit here and there, and like I've seen some of your builds and your videos, obviously, because you're a crafter. How
Mhm.
would you say you've come across your building style and your editing style and stuff? Like what inspired you?
Yeah, I think the Python has the biggest influence on most of my building. He's definitely where I started. Like, he's the reason that you'll find a lot of leaves in my builds, even if I just resort to like leaves everywhere and
The leaf
greenery.
spam
'Cause
works
that
on
was
every build. I don't care who you
it
are. It
Yeah.
really
works on
does.
every build.
It's true.
Most recently, I think Whip has had a big uh impact on that as well.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Oh, for sure. Okay, so before I built my PC, I did play a few years on PlayStation 4. And what I loved to do in those worlds was do the villager transformations. Those were always my projects I did. Now, on the PlayStation, you never, at least on mine, I never really could get deep into the game for some reason. Like, once they got too far and, like, they got elytras and beat the end, they would kind of corrupt after that. The
Oh.
worlds would corrupt.
Yeah.
And so I learned to like have smaller projects. And so the villager transformations were always my favorite uh, just projects to work on, because all you had to do was build small houses, really. And I watched Flips a lot because he had really cool buildings of like the diagonal builds, all the medieval look.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's actually where I learned to build diagonally.
I refuse.
I refuse about 95% of the time, but every now and again there's just something that calls for it.
I think
I
the
always
most
try.
diagonal I've built is that lily pad over there.
And look, it turned out pretty great, if I do say so myself.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not awful.
You are your own worst critic, you know.
It's true. I- I'll beat myself over anything, but
Oh yeah, it's hard to not to. I think.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just-
Especially in a space like this when you're around so many people that all build differently and stuff, you know?
Mhm.
hmm
Like, I mean, you look up here, you've got Millie right in front of us. You look to the right, we've got Cube, who still has his rainbow up.
Don't talk about it.
And then right behind us, we've got Ghoul HQ. And I mean, like, so I mean, yeah, there's a lot happening here. It's easy to kind of get lost in it,
Lost in the sauce.
lost in the sauce.
Lost in the inspo
Yeah.
sauce.
Exactly.
Well, Whiffs, how would you? Is there a certain way that you would describe your buildings or your building style?
I don't know really. I guess I default to the medieval look a lot.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm just like mindless building.
Yeah. I think that's just a Minecraft thing. It really lends itself to that.
Yeah.
Recently, I've been playing with more organics
Mhm.
and building trees and stuff, and it's gotten a little bit better. Learning Axiom has been a big inspiration,
Yes.
just because it's so fun to use.
It is so fun to use, but it is so easy to lose just sight of the scale you're building on.
I've learned that the hard way.
You and me both, buddy. Have you seen the Solar Punk Mountain?
I don't see how you guys do it, but
And like, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but I've added
Mhm.
to it already. So,
oh yeah, I flew over.
He said, "Oh, I've seen it.
oh, I've seen it.
I've seen it.
I've seen
I've
it.
seen it with my eyeballs."
Well, the thing is, like, you get close to the mountain and it peaks over the mountain, so you can't help but see it. And now I've got another build that's going out there right beside it. Now, thankfully, that's a small build.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks. Thanks. Anyway,
This area is gonna look so sick though. From Millie's over to yours, it already looks so filled out.
yes, it does.
Mhm.
And some, yeah, it's so cool to fly over.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I love just everything around this donut. And in the donut, obviously.
Listen, I worked pretty hard on it.
This is a good looking donut.
Now I need a
Dang,
donut,
now I'm
man.
hungry.
Yeah. All right, so how would you describe your build process? Take me through the mind of Whiffs as he builds.
I'm still learning a lot. Like I'm trying to get into the habit of actually using reference images. For some reason, I wouldn't do that. I felt it had to come from the dome, you know.
I mean, there's nothing
And-
wrong with a reference image, though, right? Because, like,
Yeah.
a reference image can be what you make of it. Like, you can make a one-for-one replica, or you
Mhm.
can make, like, your own twist on it, or you can just look at it and be like, okay, I really like this color palette. I really like some of these shapes that are in here. I want to use some of those. And then kind of, put small things towards another original idea. It's what you make of it.
Right.
I know I've been really leaning into the reference images this season, being
Mhm.
HQ based off the Ghostbusters, base, and then I have the lighthouse over there based off
Mhm.
the St. Augustine lighthouse in Florida, and then the Mel's Diner based off the Phasmophobia map. So
That's
it's
such
like,
a cool
and
build too, man.
It really is.
I've been really like leaning into like getting as close as possible, and it definitely has helped me a lot as far as like scale
Mm-hmm.
and like how big something needs to be in order to get all the detail in that you need for it to come across.
And then I used her build as a reference for Baby HQ over there, where we're storing all the podcast stuff.
Yeah, baby HQ, it's so cute.
Yeah, me and Blaze just we put our brains together and just was like, look, this is already working. Why not just copy what Melissa did?
It fits so well though, right there.
It does. It does.
So cute. I almost cried a little bit. I was like, HQ had a baby.
Oh yeah. How about the style? or the process though. I am still figuring it out, but what I have been doing recently is, let's see, how would you say it? Just start off with shapes. I'll use like a block that's just like stone or something, and just shape it out, and just find what looks cool to my eyeballs,
But
and
that's what
then
matters,
just start
you know?
replacing the blocks. Yeah.
I remember when we started this season, like you spent some time, you know, trying to figure out what you were putting up over there at spawn, or like maybe you already had it, but you were still trying to get resources and stuff. I don't quite remember, but like I remember logging in one day and just bam, it was there. And honestly, I love your little starter build over there.
I
Clock
appreciate
Tower
it.
is so cool.
It's so cool.
Yeah, the inspiration for that was just Ted.
I mean, look, Ted,
'Cause-
he's an inspiration.
Oh, he really is. I'll be honest, I can't remember what it was for. We were hinting around at the idea of having a starter base together at the time, and he just told me, because I wanted to build a clock tower, and I think it was supposed to connect to his then, and he was just like, dude, if you can, use copper and amethyst. I was like, okay.
He tells you to pick the
And-
most obscure blocks that you can.
It really helped though. Like, I do build better if I kind of have something to start with.
Yeah.
But I just jumped into creative, and the shape of it was just random. Like the arches at the bottom, and then like I made those first, and then that was the first time I started messing with Axiom, and I learned that you can copy and flip
Yeah.
things. And so I started with the arches, and I just copied and pasted them around. And then I copied that and I flipped it. And then I realized that little, like an hourglass shape, I was like, oh, that's cool. And, and so I just put the clock face in there and spammed copper and amethyst.
And I mean, it worked. Because
Yeah, it came out sick.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I have never used amethyst in a build, but seeing that clock tower did make me want to try it. I don't think it'll fit anywhere really with the solar punk thing I've got going on, but it might be something that could be fit in somewhere next season. I do want to continue to experiment with the other blocks like that.
Right.
So yeah, that I think was pretty sick.
Now, let's shift over to some SMP questions. So,
Right.
firstly, what inspired you to apply for CraftWorks or to join an SMP in general? Like, what was the thought behind that instead of just sticking with single player?
Yeah, I knew whenever I started making Minecraft videos that there was always a hope to join an SMP one day and just make friends and just play Minecraft, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because I watched Hermitcraft a lot, and I think everyone watches Hermitcraft and sees the moments and imagines what they would do, you know, if they were there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was always hopeful of doing it and making content to be able to make cool edits with it, and you know, it just seemed more fun that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there any particular reason why CraftWorks in particular? Is there anything about CraftWorks that you were like, yeah, I think this is the one?
Oh, for sure. Just watching you guys interact last season and hearing the jokes you tell, because I got the references.
Yeah.
And the moments of like being in your stream not too long ago, like I'm sure you remember the Creed stream.
Oh gosh.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the Queed stream.
Oh
The Queed.
gosh. I don't even want to talk about it.
Well, I was inspired that day.
He said, I was
These are my
inspired to
people.
join this group so I can make fun of him too.
No, I can.
Yes.
Just make Creed
Don't.
puns.
It's okay. You can admit it. It's
You
just
can
lame.
admit it. That's why Melissa joined.
You said that I wasn't gonna have a choice whether I joined or not.
Well, that's true.
So, I mean, yeah, I was kind of held against my will to be here.
Yep.
Not really. I love this place. That's a joke, y'all. That's a joke. I love it here. Okay. Nobody's
I
paying me to say this.
honestly don't think I want to be a part of any other SMP. I really don't,
Yeah.
because all the steps that led to me being here and being friends with everyone, it's just crazy to think about how all the pieces fell into place. I joined the fan Discord like as I was learning, which was really cool because you guys are so helpful with the new creators. Because people will go asking questions about like editing and recording of things, and everybody's really quick to give advice. Like Norm was the one that helped me set up my mic for the first time, and he didn't know he helped me. He just shared it in the Discord. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
his advice though is how I learned how to set up a mic.
Well, that's one of the things
And
within CraftWorks that we try to do, like not just for each other but for other people, because I mean we're all small creators trying to make it too, and
Right.
so as we learn something, we want to share that knowledge, because again, we're all trying to learn and grow from this. Like I've been saying it since the beginning of the season, like I keep meaning to have like an audio workshop for the crafters, so this way I can share some of my knowledge on EQs and filters and how like the order and everything like that works for all of that stuff and everything. So like those sorts of things, while they seem small on the surface, they make a big difference.
Can confirm. Lane was the one that told me that the order that your filters are like set up in actually matter.
And then when she changed them, she's seen the difference immediately.
I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that was a thing.
I sat in a Discord call with Blaze for over 2 hours, like diagnosing like some audio stuff with him. Like I basically helped him come up with like how he sounds in his videos now, which I mean, obviously I'm sure he's tweaked things since then, but like I gave him the fundamentals to help. But anyway, aside from that, the point is that we are just trying to help each other, because at the end of the day, we're all small content creators. We're trying to figure it all out. And we all have different perspectives and different knowledge levels on different things within this field, So it's like share that knowledge, because, who knows what it'll do for somebody else.
Yeah.
And that includes the fans. Like you guys have seen me in the fan Discord a number of times be like, yo, DM me if you have questions on this.
Yeah, I think I actually just seen a notification pop up about somebody asking about content creation and wanting to be a content creator. And I think that's really cool because, like, for me, when I first started, I had no experience in anything, like, whatsoever.
Same.
I was flying by the seat of my pants over here. I'm like, sure, like, this is how it's done, like, I guess.
Fake it
And,
till you
like,
make
I
it.
didn't yeah, I just started with what I knew, which was basically nothing, and, like, I didn't even think about asking anyone else, so everything that, like, I had figured out, like, I figured out by myself up until probably a few episodes into my 1.20 single player series, I think, is when I actually started getting, like, more help on, like, things and whatnot, and also, like, upgrading some equipment and this and that. But yeah, so it makes me feel good to, like, be a part of something that is so, like, beginner friendly. You know what I mean? And so
Exactly.
friendly and, like,
I mean, at its core, we're all still beginners here,
it's true. But, like, people, like, who haven't even touched content creation at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, what the?
I'm sleeping on the floor, apparently.
Okay. Is there anything about joining an SMP that surprised you?
The most surprising thing was
Or was it just as you
good
expected?
question. Oh no, it wasn't how I expected. The joining has been such a cool learning experience because I'm learning a lot of things I didn't know I needed to know. You know,
Yeah.
like a lot of things that I never would have learned in a single player. Where like I don't think the way that I play Minecraft, I would have never made like a Wither Skull farm because the way I usually play, like I'll just grind out the skulls.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But because I joined the server and I wanted to do something to pitch in, I was like, well, I know nobody wants to do the spawn proofing. I've never built one of these before, but I'll just do it, and
Yeah.
it took a month.
Yeah. Yeah. There was a lot of quote unquote chill streams.
Chill streams, yeah. We're chill.
Very,
Chill stream, chill
We're
stream.
chill as he's
very
dying in the
chill.
lava.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
I don't know why that's
But-
such a core memory for me, but it is.
We're chill.
We're gonna be chill today. But yeah, I never would have done that stuff on single player, and I'm learning how to plan videos better, and learning how to edit the group interactions, and so
Mhm.
it's weird because it was expected in a way, like I knew I would be doing it, but it wasn't how I expected it to be. I don't think that makes sense. It makes
Well, I
sense in
get it.
Whiff's head.
Well, no, I get it because it's like you expected to be doing it, but actually
Right.
doing it, it's a completely different ball game.
Yeah, you kind of
Yeah.
like adapt to it
Yeah, because like
rather
I
than
tell you now, since joining CraftWorks, like my
Mhm.
knowledge on editing group interactions has gotten
Mhm.
far better. And considering I keep participating in other outside SMPs as well, it's like
Mhm.
I mean, that's pretty much all I do now. That's kind of what my channel has grown to be. And
Right.
so what you also kind of learn over time is that each group is very different. And so like right now I'm doing Suffer Together, and
Mhm.
I have more footage with Shrunk from Suffer Together in the 3 episodes we've recorded so far than I have had with him all season here. So I'm learning how to edit Shrunk through a completely different SMP. But I'm also picking up on everybody else's little habits and Shrunk's little habits. And I'm also
Right.
picking up on how many different memes I can throw into my videos because of Shrunk.
Those are the best.
Yeah. But yeah, so like it's gonna be like that for forever. Like you're always gonna be evolving as long as you're doing group interaction content, you know?
The one thing I really didn't expect is how much like CraftWorks was gonna feel like home.
Okay, that makes me feel all warm inside.
yeah.
Like I knew that I could fit in. I at least felt like it. I figured it might take a while,
No, it was
but
immediate,
it was
dude.
almost
Yeah.
instant.
No, it was instant. We knew when you applied that you were getting in because we knew that we was going to be able to mesh with you. We knew that you were CraftWorks material. So
Dude, I love it here, man. And it was really cool. To answer the earlier question of like why CraftWorks, the day that you guys announced that you were having applications, a lot of people remember at the time I was actually a hitchhiker. I had just
Yeah.
become a hitchhiker, and so
a member of
it wasn't
Hitchhikers. Let's
announced
specify.
yet.
He's not like a hitchhiker on
Yeah.
the road. A
Oh.
member of the SMP.
Yeah. The CraftWorks bus come by. Oh, now I want to do a road trip.
CraftWorks road trip when?
That'd actually be so sick. We
Yeah.
just stop at everybody's house.
Yeah.
That day that applications went up, I got a lot of like nudges from the friends that I had made before the season started, like Tedicus and Blazer, the few members
And you
of
know, Ted and Blaze nudging you
yeah.
without saying that they're already in, you know?
Oh yeah. Well, I figured Ted was in. I thought Ted was a crafter like in January when I met him.
I could see that though. Like the way he interacted in the fan Discord and everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was just really cool that all the friends I made before the season started also ended up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Like all the pieces fell into place. Like it's
Yeah.
almost just like meant to be.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Really
I
cool.
get
I'm gonna cry.
it.
No.
I like so at the end of last season on my finale, I had a really emotional like monologue about
Mhm.
like reflecting on the season and how natural and like friendly and welcoming everybody was last season, and that it just
Mhm.
felt really good in a way, because my biggest fear was like, they had already done season 1, so I was afraid that it was going to be clicky somehow and I was going to get left in the ducks or the dust.
And yes, left in the ducks. Yes.
Listen, I don't know if it was because I'm looking at a duck right now, but I don't
Well, see,
know.
I wasn't even thinking about the duck that's right in front of us. I was thinking like an air duct.
Oh, I don't know what I said, man. Left in the dust.
Yes.
But it didn't feel like that once for me. And that made me so happy. And like, I'm pretty sure I said something like next season, like, I want everybody that's coming into next season to feel the same way that I feel. And so to hear you say that CraftWorks feels like home makes me like kind of emotional, because like I see CraftWorks as my home too.
It's so nice. Like I can't.
It is nice. It's like, and lately I've been away from the server for personal reasons, and I cannot tell you like how much I miss being on the server and like just hanging out and whatnot, and I can't wait for things to smooth out and to be able to get back on the server and hang out with everybody again.
Same.
It's been rough. So it's like, I don't know, it just makes me feel like really emotional to hear you say that.
Well, it also
Well,
it makes me happy because like I have been here since the early days, like before
right.
CraftWorks even had its name, and that's always been the goal of the community. Is we want everybody, whether it's people joining the SMP, people we work with in CraftWorks events like Crafting Hope, whatnot, or even the fans joining the Discord or through the comment sections or whatever. We want everybody to feel welcome and at home, because there's so much negativity in the world as it is. Why not be the positivity for somebody's day,
100%. Now we're feeling all good.
Yeah.
Enough of that enough of that sappy crap.
I need to take a deep breath here.
As I've asked the other new members that have joined us this season, what was it like for you to join an already quote unquote established SMP?
One funny thing was as I was joining, I gave myself this big pep talk that I'm not gonna let imposter syndrome get me. I'm not gonna do it. I've seen Blazers builds. I've seen
Yep.
I've seen you guys I've seen you guys in season 2. I've seen like Nard's Redstone. Like I know I'm not like on the same level yet, because uh, uh, SMPs as a whole is new and Java's still new in a way. Like the first time I flew with an Elytra in Java was with you guys.
Yeah, I remember that. Wasn't that in the test server?
No, it was in the.
Oh no, it
the
was in the
season
real.
3.
It was in the real server. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember the
What?
conversation. I just didn't remember if it happened there or here.
Yeah, it was after the dragon fight,
I remember it
which I
now.
thought was really cool.
Yeah, I remember it now because I was expecting a lot of Whiffs has experienced kinetic energy messages.
That didn't happen till way later. I went to get eggs. And we'll just leave it at that. Yeah, I gave myself this big pep talk that I wasn't gonna let imposter syndrome get me, but it still happened anyway. Because
It's gonna
It's
happen.
inevitable.
Look around.
It's
gonna happen.
inevitable.
It's gonna happen in every server you're in, dude. Every
know.
single one of them. I experience it everywhere I go, whether it be Suffer Together, Bakery, or here, or like Wastes that's coming up, or Caves, or
Right.
anything that we've been a part of. I've experienced it everywhere, and it doesn't have to be building. It could be building. It could be redstone. It could just simply be content creation. It could simply be just like, oh my gosh, I've been watching this person for years, and now, you know, so it's like, yeah. It's a very real thing.
It is. I don't think I'm ever going to not have imposter syndrome. Looking at like, it's like, oh, I built something and I'm so proud of it, but then I like go and I see somebody else's build, and then I look back on my build and I'm like, oh. That's just gonna be a part of it forever. But the thing
Yeah.
is that people do the same thing.
Yeah.
Vice versa. So I guess it evens out. I don't know.
Yeah, like I see your stuff too, and dang, that's good.
Yeah. My unsolicited advice here is instead of going into it and like seeing other people's builds and then looking at your own and then going, aw, you look at somebody else's build and then you look at yours and be like, okay, that's cool. What can I learn from that?
Well,
Not aw.
you're just cooler than me. Okay.
Because if I
I'll
did
never
that,
be that good.
if I did that, look, I'm telling you now, if I did that, me and Blaze wouldn't even be building together because I firmly believe that he could outbuild me. Like,
somebody's more mentally stable than me. Weird flex, but okay.
weird flex, but okay. Crazy.
Crazy look.
Crazy look. What's crazy is I know the listeners that have, for some reason, that are still listening to this.
Yeah.
They will have heard Quasi Walk for at least 3 or 4 episodes now, and they're probably trying to figure out where that's from.
And they're probably like, why can't I get it out of my head?
Yeah. No, that's exactly it.
And for anybody who is wondering where that came from, it came out of my mouth one day. It's just kind of stuck with everybody. I think I said it with you, Lane, and Blaze first.
You did.
And then y'all started saying it, and then like even my mom and my sisters say it, and like just everybody has started saying it. Yeah, and it's spelled exactly like that.
Exactly like that.
I didn't know that's how it started. That's awesome.
Yeah, it just like came out of my mouth one day. And now people want t-shirts.
We got to get it on a t-shirt or a mug or something.
In Comic Sans.
In Comic Sans, yeah.
Oh. Crazy walk.
Crazy walk. And then like on the back of the shirt, it's like, it obviously it's not legible, but like it Quasi walk and wingdings or something that's actually crazy. Oh man.
Now that we went on the Quasi walk tangent.
Yeah.
We'll ask the one that Curtis asked
Oh, I was just
a
thinking
while
that
ago.
one,
when you're on the server, are
Mhm.
you always prepared for interactions? Are you always like content mode, or is there times where you're just like on just to be on?
But to be honest, I'm trying to get into the habit of being in content mode a little bit more.
Mhm.
Because there's so much I did not record this season. Because I kind of forget that I'm a content creator sometimes.
It is very easy to do with this group.
Mhm.
Oh, it really is. And
Yeah,
then
it is.
And that is why I recommend the replay buffer so much.
and
Mhm.
and I did I took your advice, but you would be pleased to know that instead of hitting save replay, I just kept stopping it.
That pleases me greatly, Whips.
So look, I stay on brand.
He's been whiffing it this whole time.
Whips the
I
replay
can't count.
buffer.
Listen, I thought Whiffs was going to be a bit that I would be like, oh, I'll pretend to mess up for the funnies. No.
No, he just naturally messes up for the funnies. Yeah, see,
That's fantastic.
you've got a stream deck though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you've got like the OBS plugin for your stream deck, right?
You are so right. I see where you're going with this.
That's how I arm my recordings, my replay buffer, and save my replay buffer. I've also got my individual like toggle, so I could turn my microphone off in OBS from it, or like the game audio, or anything like that.
That is, I should have thought of that. All I have is change scenes.
Okay, well, you know what?
And
I'm
yeah.
gonna remind you after this podcast now to
Thank you.
install that to your stream deck. So this way you start saving your buffers. Because you can also add a little title to put on the individual buttons. So this way, one for replay and one for save.
Those are the things that I like. Oh, that's like obvious. Oh well.
And look, apparently I'm in the business of teaching on these podcasts. Last recording, I taught Joy how to zoom in on her timeline on Flashback, and I have confirmed with her afterwards, it has been life-changing for her.
This is actually part podcast, part tutorial.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, I didn't know that the filters actually mattered what order they went in. Like I learned that as you said it.
Yep.
I'm like, well, I'll play with that later.
I look, if you're going to do that, I will give you some advice before you start messing with things, okay? Because I can tell you why things matter and what things should be said as when you do it. Okay, well, I guess now I'm done educating people for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Whiffs, your inventory must be full, man. You are littering down here.
Oh goodness.
That's just leaves, Lane.
No, there's a fishing rod and a pair of boots on the floor.
Oh, like you've never littered before.
No, not me. I would never do that.
Oh, flying fish?
Anyway, thank you all so much for watching part 1 of this episode with Whiffs. You will be linked as a collaborator, and as always, links to merch, fan Discord, and all the other crafters is down below. And we will be back next week with part 2.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.